You heard it here and you heard it first and you heard it right. The problem is that I've always thought I was cool. Now, when I say this, I don't mean that it's a problem that I thought I was cool. It's a problem for the world that I thought I was cool. If that makes sense. Like, let me reiterate. What I'm trying to say is that I never didn't consider myself cool because I never went according to what the world considers to be cool, if that makes sense. Like, I never wanted to follow trends or micro trends. I mean, as a kid, who does? But I mean, I guess now kids do, but then probably not. And I wanted to follow like trends or not. I thought that going to Comic Con and watching my Marvel movies and being into like superheroes and being obsessed with them was cool, and I thought I was so cool. I always did not associate my coolness with what other people think was cool. I just believed it. I just embodied it. I just saw people coloring their hair and I was like, I want to do that. I didn't care what people thought was cringe or people didn't think was cringe. I just always thought I was cool. And then, you get out of like your little school with 19 kids and then you go into a bigger school and then people just start thinking you're cool, and this is the first time it's been like validated or been tangible in a way, like what's the people are viewing you a certain way. It didn't affect me, but that's the problem. I always thought I was cool, and I think it always ends up making me realize that it was never about what made me cool. It was always about that I just believed I was. And now I see in this world where we have like a cool girl, baddies, um, clean girl aesthetics, or this kind of girl, oh, you're a redhead baddie, or you're like a communist baddie, like, I don't know. There's like so many bifurcations and so many ideas of what it means to be cool. Like, looking like a Pinterest board is cool. Looking like every other girl because they're all looking at the same things is considered cool. And I'm not saying that these people aren't cool. What I'm saying is that they want to be cool. So they're cool by the definition of what the internet has considered cool online. And that leads us to follow micro trends. That leads us to uh, take part in consumerism. That leads us to look at other people who aren't dressed a certain way and call them not cool, or like in India using caste slurs like chapri and stuff like that, which I have never liked, by the way. So my issue with what is understood as coolness now is the fact that the reason I could consider myself cool, and the problem was I always thought I was cool, was because I was just doing my thing. I was just doing what made me happy, and I still am doing what made me happy because I wear these big pieces of jewelry because they make me happy. And the days I don't want to wear them, I don't. And that's okay. Like, I color my hair because it makes me happy. It does. Like, I love having red hair. And obviously, getting into the layers and layers and layers of why patriarchy makes you feel away with makeup and stuff is like, okay, I get it. I understand it. That is why I totally um just never force myself to look good when I don't that I'm looking good. Like, I'm just like, it's okay. I can get out in the world. I can put myself online even though I look like shit. Like, it's okay. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. That's okay. But that's a problem. I think that now we have turned ourselves into something that fits a Pinterest board or fits like this online persona of what is cool, what is a baddie, who is not a baddie, and who is. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? We're not better than others because we dress a certain way, and we're not less than others because we dress a certain way. It's that simple. And being cool is genuinely just doing what you love. And I think that you can be the coolest person if you stop looking at what other cool people are doing and just do your thing. I think I stopped following influencers the moment they turned into ads. The moment they turned into ad platforms where every influencer is like, hey, so I use this prompt and ChatGPT helps me do so many things faster. A really good influencer of mine, like a really good influencer of mine, like someone I really liked and looked up to, did like a ChatGPT paid partnership, and I was just like, I'm done. Like if she can do it, if she's turned into an ad, so many of them have. And I've stopped looking online at what makes cool, and especially people who make a trend out of everything. Just stop doing that. I think the coolest thing you can do is just do what makes you happy. Just believe that you are this amazing cool person, and just for yourself, not for others. You don't have anything to prove to anyone. Like you never have anything to prove to anyone, ever, 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 ever. My door is wide open. I just noticed my it's okay. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think I'm cool. Not because not because of what I wear or how I look, but because I just always thought I was. I was so in my head. I just thought that being the nerdiest person was the coolest thing ever, and I lived with that. I have spoken before about how, like, when I went to college, I had issues with this identity of mine. But I was just thinking about myself recently, about my like childhood self, and how I just lived, how I just didn't care about being perceived, how I just thought I was the coolest person, how I thought everyone else was also super cool, by the way, and how I was happy and content with myself because I could not judge myself enough. I never judged myself at least till one point. And I just want to go back to being her because recently I was like wearing a certain outfit and I was like, does this look nice? That's so cool. And I was like, wait a minute, do I like it? Then who cares? Who cares? Who cares? And it just like took me back to like young Sarah who didn't give a fuck and who just like just generally like she thought she was the coolest person ever. She thought being the Spider-Man fan was the coolest thing she could do. She like genuinely I just want to go like mentally I'm not there yet. Oh, look at these rings that I got from Turkey. So pretty. Handmade, by the way. Um and that was like it, like for just like believing you're cool is not enough. Just doing what you love to do and not caring is enough, I guess. And we have to stop caring about what others think of us. We have to start caring about people around us. I do think that this like lack of judgment for ourselves can only be possible if we stop judging other people for how they dress and how they look. It's as simple as that. Trust me, like the whole like mean girl thing. A girl is mean, or a person, I'm not even gonna put it on women. Like people are mean to others because of something they lack in themselves. And that's what it is. The lack of okay, this is another video I have to make, so that's like later. But right now we're talking about being cool. The problem is you have to think you're cool so that you can defy every beauty standard, you can defy every capitalist consumerist product they throw at you. You can defy being an ad, you can defy everything, you can defy micro trends if you just do what you want to do. Okay, bye.